Hello guys, this is Joyce from Enjoy Scrapping 2. Today I'm doing a little bit of embossing, and I'm gonna be using our new ink color stamp pads to emboss. You can always also buy the like the colored. You can buy the color that you want. But I feel like after a while, it's like I accumulate so many of these little containers too. So I don't really buy the colored embossing powders anymore. And you can use the new ink pads, which are the new style, the foam pad, to emboss, because they stay wetter a little bit longer than the original old stamping pads. So you can emboss with it. So I've embossed like some colors here, the new colors. Oh, there's one. Oh, here's the other one. And it's quite easy. All you have to do is just let's see, I will use the Blackberry Bliss, and first you want to prep the paper with the embossing buddy. I'm gonna use this image from the C Street. I wanted to get something that kind of had a solid image, so you can see it better. So we're gonna ink it up. And you want to get a really nice inking. Okay, and then these new pads, the ink colors are very juicy right now because they're new, so it's really good to emboss with it. You want to let it kind of sit there so it can absorb. Let's see. And then put the embossing powder, and I'm gonna heat it with my heat gun. I like to just use this is a file fold, like a clipboard, and I just attached the foil wrap because I feel like it heats it up a little bit faster, and also then I don't have to hold it with my finger and burn my finger. There's that, the Blackberry Bliss. And you can use a different image. Let's see. So we can try to emboss this image. It's a solid image as well. And let me get another block. Okay, and I'm gonna ink this up. I haven't used this yet. It's the Beautiful Bunch. So I don't know how it's gonna stamp. Okay. Oh yeah, it has a little bit of I'm gonna flip it over and try again. Got a little bit too much. Sorry about the shadow. Here's that. Try a different color. So you can use any of our new ink pads, like I said, and you can create the same color to match your embossing, the art colors, without having to buy all the embossing powders separately. Okay, I'm just cleaning off. You want to clean it off good because these new embossing powders are really juicy, like I said, so sometimes if you don't clean it well, then it leaves a residue. So let's see, I'm gonna do this color. This is a Lost Lagoon. So I'm using I just bought like a cheap this is a cookie sheet. See, look, I didn't clean it off too well, so it kind of left the residue of the Blackberry Bliss. Like I was saying, I bought this cheap cookie sheet at like Walmart, and this is supposed to be like the non-stick cookie sheet or whatever, and I just use it in my craft room when I use like embossing powders, glitters, or anything like that, so you can catch all the powders. Because I don't know, for me, like, even if I try to be careful, I always end up getting it everywhere. So this is what works for me. Okay, there's that. So, but you get the idea, right? I mean, it's really cool that you can emboss with just using the ink pads. I'm just using our stamping scrub with the stamping mist. Okay, let's try something else. How about maybe like sentiments? I love to stamp out like these sentiments and then emboss it, because it just gives it a more of a dimensional look. Let's see. We'll choose you make the world a better place. So I'm using this one. Okay. This is Embossing Buddy. So you're not limited to just stamping one. You can stamp multiples. So I'm using, of course, the clear embossing powder to do this, so the color will show up nicely. And I'm using the Hero Arts, the Milwaukee heat tool. I use whatever is closest to me. And I have several more heat guns, but this one heats up fast, but it gets really hot. So this part right here, it like burned through like my part of my desk because I left it like that. So my father-in-law was generous enough to make me like a holder with, I think this is a CVP pipe or something. So because for this heat gun in particular, it has to be fitting in there, otherwise I don't know what else it's gonna burn through. I forget to just leave it. Okay, let's try a different color. So this would be the last example that I'm gonna do. So when I'm in a stamping mood, like I just stamp a whole bunch of images, and then images or sentiments, and I just emboss it if I feel like that, and then I cut it out or punch it out and then save it for next time when I want to use that particular stamp, but I don't want to like do the embossing and everything, then I already have it made. So we can try this, my favorite color, like I said before, Blackberry Bliss and Lost Lagoon. So I keep stamping things out on that color. With these solid images, you want to make sure to ink it up really well, and then kind of hold down toward the center. Sometimes, oops, what is this? Oh, this wrong paper. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. This is how I do the embossings now. I don't buy the powders, like I said. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.